Welcome back to another episode of The Gift of the Gab. I'm Ben.
And I'm Tia.
And you listen to episode 31.
31.
And continue what you were saying. 25. Is it a big deal birthday?
So we were just talking about birthdays and how I might have another birthday in lockdown. I said at least it's not my 25th birthday. I think 25 is a big birthday, but I think that because in America, 25 is big because you're no longer under your parents' insurance and stuff, so you have to start paying for stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Is 25 the age you get off the insurance?
Yeah.
I never knew.
Now you know. So if you were to give birth if you were to have a child before 25, you wouldn't have to pay for it. It would be underneath your parents' insurance.
Oh, really?
Yeah, whether your parents have to pay for it or not, I don't know, but...
Well, someone has to pay.
I don't know.
For me, between 21 and 30, there's no important birthdays. There's no significant milestone birthdays.
I think 25 is now people see you as a proper adult.
I don't think it's a thing. Not over here anyway. I've never really heard 25 be like, yo, I'm 25. How they do a birthday party for 21 and 30.
But why is 21 important?
I think it's mainly because of America.
Yeah.
Because that's when you can drink in all states.
Yeah.
But over here, it's 18 is the main important one.
16 and 18.
16 and 18, 21-ish, and then 30.
I think 25.
Yeah, I'm gonna go no with the 25.
Or comment down below if you think 25 is a big birthday.
Yeah.
A big age.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what they say. Well, meanwhile, there's someone who he must be very panicked this week. I assume it's a he. So, a computer programmer is 2 failed password attempts away from losing out on $240 million. I can imagine if this is you would lose out on that money.
I would lose out.
Yeah, I see you with the passwords. You went to the Apple shop one time. It was like, this is not the right password. And then when the woman did it with you, was like, oh, it works.
No, I did the right password.
Nah, man. I remember the Apple woman specifically being on my side. In my head, she was on my side.
I think she said it's not the computer
you were,
isn't the problem.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah. She said oh no, it's not the computer's fault.
No, but I was typing in when you're you've got the same word of a password, but there's different variation.
So it's your fault.
No, but I was typing in the right password. So I knew the password, but I didn't know the variation. That's different.
It's
the same but different.
It's not the same. It's still your fault. You were typing in the wrong password and blaming the computer for not letting you in.
Whatever.
But this guy must be panicking. Imagine that. That would be my full-time job.
Is there not another way of...
I think it's for Bitcoin, and the way I understand it, there's certain safeguards around it. I don't really understand how they trade Bitcoin or the account that he's using, but it seems if he gets his password wrong 2 more times, he's out of it. He should have written it down somewhere.
Yeah.
On a piece of paper. Paper and pen still works, guys. You don't have to write your password on a computer. Or
write a code or something to yourself.
If I've got that much money, I wouldn't be that silly to only have it in my head.
Yeah.
Because if I get in an accident or something, what happens?
Yeah, I for sure can't just have it in my head because I'd be forget. As soon as I don't need to use something anymore, that's it, out of my head.
For sure.
Yeah, I feel so. I really hope that he does get his money.
You do?
Yeah.
I hope so. I mean, I would help him if he slides me a little sign.
But if you can't get in, what are you going to do? You're not going to know the password.
Hey, man, I'll be there for support. That'll help you through these times.
He's probably got one of those technical ones with random letters, random numbers, and that's why he can't.
Yeah, most likely. Most likely for sure. But yeah, I think he has got a technical password. And now it's come to his own detriment. Are you interested in Bitcoin?
I have to do my research.
No, same here. I feel like I should be interested in it, but I've just not sat down long enough to really understand it.
Yeah.
And I understand there's lots of money to be made and also to be lost.
Yeah, with those types of things, you just need to have your own research as well.
Yeah.
And to make sure that you know what you're doing.
Yep. That's another thing that's on Clubhouse. I'm on Clubhouse, guys. I got one invite to send around, and my feedback on Clubhouse is not that great. And everyone is a Bitcoin multi-investor.
Oh, really?
Well, some rooms it's just basically full of people bragging, like, and loving the sound of their own voice. In some rooms.
If I'm honest, I have no idea what Clubhouse is.
It basically is this app where it's just conversations on like a phone, but in like a group call, you can just see a picture of the person, like a profile picture, and like they'll create rooms like based on different topics, and there will be like a couple of moderators who kind of choose who's allowed to speak or who's on the stage, and then the rest of the people are kind of in the audience or the gallery or whatever or not, and they can just listen. They're automatically on mute. The stage people can speak, and people are just listening to their conversation. You can raise your hand, I think, to like, and maybe the admin might add you to the stage to talk, but that's about it. And the rooms I was in that were available to me, because I wasn't really following many people, they were just like, it was just full of people just talking nonsense, or like the way you could tell, like it's like, are you really?
So it's just a way to speak to random strangers.
Basically. But I did join a book club. On there, because I joined the book club, and I thought, oh, maybe this will be a good way to get like book suggestions. So I haven't got to, I think they meet every Wednesday, so maybe I'm gonna join my first online book club.
Let's see how long that's gonna last.
Yeah, we'll see how long. And then there was another one, an audiobook one. That one seemed a bit better. It was just someone reading an audiobook, so basically just, I guess, every week someone reads a different audiobook and you can listen. But yeah, that was essentially what Clubhouse is. There's lots, I guess it is what you make of it. Kind of like Instagram. Depending on who you follow, it can be a real show.
I guess so, yeah.
But yeah, that is what Clubhouse is.
Talking about shows, M Huncho, his face, what's his name? Oh no.
Don't look at your eyes, oh no. M Huncho from Mexico.
What's his name?
M Huncho.
That's what I said. M Huncho. That's it right that time.
Yeah.
His face was revealed.
Sorry. Give me a second. Yeah, his face was revealed.
Okay,
I'm done. M Huncho, okay.
Yeah, his face was revealed, and it was like circling Twitter. Are you still laughing?
Give me a second. Go.
Right, let me start again for the third time. So his face was revealed on Twitter, and so it was circling. Was it a video or was it a picture?
It was a video. Sorry. My stomach is hurting.
It was. What did you say? It was a picture.
It was a video.
It was a video.
It was a video
of him in the studio.
Yes, with Dochavelli.
And it turns out it was like one of his friends or something. That
Dochavelli's friend apparently was filming him on the sly, and then leaked it. And then, did you see the Did you show me the post that he posted afterwards?
Yes.
And there was just like, first of all, people need to learn how to use the caps lock button. It's very infuriating. I feel like they just shouted at me through the text.
Yeah.
But it was just like him being like, oh, you used, I think Dutch is, I don't know. He was just talking a whole bunch of nonsense. There was a lot of pages of writing and not much actual substance in what he was saying.
Yeah.
And it just seemed like he did it for attention.
And the guy, he already explained like why he doesn't want to show his face, and you have to respect people's wishes, right? And so for you to do that, like, why?
Yeah, I don't know what he thought he was getting out of it, but yeah.
Did he gain anything?
Yeah.
From releasing it?
No, just attention. I think some people crave attention. If I was a celebrity, I would prefer to be like, my face not to be known. I'd prefer to still be able to go to Asda and no one really know who I am.
Yeah.
Like,
to
if they
do
just
normal things.
Yeah. Because he could literally have walked into Tesco's, Asda and stuff. No one would really know.
Yeah.
This is M Huncho. Huncholini the first.
But I've got to say, his face didn't look like what I expected.
No, he actually got in some hot water actually, because apparently back in the day he used to use the N-word a lot in his music, and his complexion doesn't match the usage
N-word.
of that word.
Oh.
But I only know him from a couple of songs that I liked, but of trying to think back, I'm not sure if any of his recent songs have it. Apparently he had come out and said like he was sorry about it and he had stopped doing that, but I don't really know because I don't follow him that heavy. But
Well,
I still think, yeah, well, it's, first of all, it's wrong too, but second of all, it's also wrong to. Why did they post his face as well?
yeah. And he just looks like a regular schmegular guy
Yeah,
that would
I
own
do.
a chip shop or something like that.
I wonder. I bet you that was a very stressful day for him. Probably still is stressful because you were just silent.
Yeah.
Imagine if your family didn't know you weren't. Yeah,
Oh, can you imagine? He's like hiding it from his extended family.
yeah.
And
And now they all come in knocking.
Oh, we want our money. Did you know our uncle on our cousin's side is
He's got a potato farm. He needs just a couple of
help. Yeah, he needs your help. You're the only one.
It's about to take off. I've
His
got a
legs are
beer
gonna
brewing
fall off.
factory.
He needs another helper.
Yeah.
When
Nah.
people find that you have money, everyone's in trouble.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We already talked about like lottery privately of what we'll do if we won, because
And you find out who. What do I mean? You find out who like respects you enough to your wishes.
Yeah, for
Everyone
sure.
starts turning on you.
For sure. Because I was reading an article about how a lot of lottery winners go broke, and it was quite surprising actually.
Yeah, it was quite surprising. What was you saying?
The lottery winners, the lottery winners go broke.
Yeah.
After getting money, because it's usually poor people that are winning the lottery, and then you give money to someone who hasn't had money and they don't know how to manage it as well. But
it's also like, what comes easy never lasts.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have to work for it.
Like you just spend it like it's nothing. Like when you work for that paycheck, it's like I've got to do another 40-hour week, or I've got to do another 50-hour week in the case of me last week.
Yeah, and like, so do you, like, if you're spending a lot, like, do you ever think, oh, like, in order for me to pay for this one thing, I had to do X amount of...
You see me with the user tests.
Well, yeah.
When I want to buy like some small little trinkets, I'm like, no, I haven't done enough user tests. Haven't done enough prolifics.
But actually, it's not healthy to always think like that.
I've
come to learn.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think there's a balance to it that you have to find in order to stay.
Yeah, but anyways, so it's like the poorer people, they always end up broke, or like they end up in a worse position than they started off as.
Yeah.
Like, addicted to drugs, and because sometimes it's like they already got those habits, and so now they can fund those habits with ease, and so
that's why my number one my rule, if I don't even play the lottery to win it, but if I do win, my rule for playing the lottery, like although I don't play, if I do win and it's a large sum of money, first of all I'm going to some top lawyers and accountants to figure out, because I know how to manage the money I have, but I don't know how to manage hundreds of millions. Yeah. So first of all, I need to do my research and go to some top firms to see what they can do, what they be doing with the rich people.
Yeah.
Do some of that for me. And then also, I need to put a certain amount in a trust or like some sort of fund where I can funnel it out to my family, like so that if anything happens to me, like, and even funnel it out to myself so that it kind of like pays me, that I can't just go in and just withdraw all the money just in case I develop a wild coke habit for some reason. Like I don't blow through all the money. It's like I've always got this steady income coming to me that would be fine, and then obviously decide how to do what to do with the rest. But easier said than done. Once you get the money, it's in front of you. New house, new car. All right, 3 new cars. All right, I don't want this car anymore. Let another new car.
But also when you do it that way, like no one can say, can you send me this much, because you like literally you can't.
Yeah.
Like you can't be tricked into or what's the word when someone makes you feel bad about something?
Guilt trip. Yeah.
You can't be guilt tripped to send anyone
Yeah.
more.
And I think in some countries you can choose not to go public.
Yeah, that's what I would want.
I would be not public McGee. I'll come and collect. And even if you have to like show your face there, I'm coming with a cap. I'm coming with a new face.
I did see someone who I think you told me they came in a complete disguise to pick it up.
Yeah, I'll be coming in that face that The Weeknd had last week.
Oh gosh,
I'll be coming in that face to pick up my lottery money.
So no one can tell it's you.
No one will know it's me.
Is it Ben?
It doesn't.
No.
Looks like
You've
him.
got the same name, but nah.
Yeah, there's just something off about this fella. But yeah, for sure. He would have me. Yeah, I'll be so paranoid. As paranoid as I am now. They let the criminals out in the streets, Tia. Well, this morning I asked Google what the news was, and then she told me, you know what? Because yesterday I heard that the police accidentally deleted 100,000 criminal records or data items from their criminal database. And then this morning they said, actually, mistake there. It might be potentially 400,000.
So what was it meant? What did they say first?
100K.
Wow,
and now it's 400K potentially that was flagged for deletion, which shouldn't have been, and it got deleted.
Wow.
And it's apparently already impeding some of their cases.
Yeah.
But imagine you're like not a serious criminal, but you got maybe a couple speeding incidents, and now you got a free record.
You say thank you.
But how would you know? Because you'd still be filling in on the forms like, yes, I have a criminal conviction.
I don't know.
So how would you know? Do you have to go to the police like, do you have my details?
I don't know, because maybe something will change for you. I don't know. I've never been a criminal before.
No. Well, never been a court one.
No, I've never been a criminal before. Like, I know, like, for me, my DBS check would show something different.
Oh, so would you order a DBS check and
Maybe.
That's how you do it?
Yeah.
And be like, oh, I'm not a criminal anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be...
I wonder, the person who messed that up.
I would have left the job that day.
Wow.
You wouldn't have been able to find me. When I make a mistake at work, I'll be like, oh, man.
At least it's fixable. This ain't fixable.
No, but sometimes the mistakes at work be like... But yeah, no, this isn't fixable. And the serious crimes, what if they're letting like murderers, rapists, killers out there? I know murderers and killers out.
So I don't know. Hopefully they're able to fix it.
There must be some recovery. Exactly, there must be some recovery button or something. I just fail to believe that you could just delete them like that.
Control Alt Delete.
Yeah, can you imagine? I'll be butterfingers up in there. No. Needs to be better safeguards. Well, hopefully they fix it. I mean, I was never on the list, but I wouldn't want to be either.
Yeah. Did you hear the diss track that Chip put out for Stormzy?
Yes, another one. 10 Commandments.
I can't remember what the beef is between them, because when they put out the diss track, there's so many months and years in between.
Yeah, there seems to be gaps, and Stormzy we're waiting for a reply.
From who?
We're waiting for a reply. We haven't heard a reply from Stormzy about Chip.
Chip put out one, right? And Stormzy put out one.
Yeah. No. Stormzy didn't do a diss track. Stormzy made a dig that could have been at Chip, but it was a dig that could have been at Chip, because I think Chip might have said something that was talking about someone else, but Stormzy took it as talking about him.
Okay.
And he like had a verse on I don't know.
Yeah.
Which could have been directed at Chip, and then Chip took that as a diss at me, and then made the track, and then made another track.
Oh, so Stormzy hasn't responded to the last track.
Yeah, Stormzy hasn't actually made a whole track.
I'm gonna drop another one.
Yes. And I just want we know Chip is good, but like it's like when you're playing the game and only one person is playing, it's not as interesting. Yeah.
That's probably why he dropped another one. He's like,
he's trying to, because I think it will be good. And now him and Chip and Bugsy in the past, they went at each other, and now they seem to be friends. They made a song together and stuff like that. You know, it's all's fair in love and war. But
I think like the grime and like the grime scene, it is about like having these diss tracks and stuff. It makes it more fun.
Yeah, I think so too. Like, it's clashing is a part of it.
Yeah.
And it would be nice to see Stormzy reply. Like, what are you doing in lockdown, man? You ain't got that much to do, have you?
Maybe, you never know.
His US tour got cancelled. He's cooking up something with Gets, actually. I saw a little promo for their song. But yeah, you never really know, because he was meant to be doing this whole US tour at the end of last year. Remember when he went over to the States?
Yeah.
And he was trying to get big there, and then COVID came and said,
I mean, COVID came and said, to like most things.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Wow.
But not if you ask the people on Clubhouse. I'm a 7-time millionaire.
Or Jeff Bezos, or what's the guy?
Elon Musk.
Yes, who now overtook Jeff Bezos.
Yes.
Wow. I don't know names. I'm just going to call it out.
I was going to let you slide on that.
I'm just going to call it out here. I just...
Your M Huncho had me good. I don't know where you got that. I think that is like Spanish for the munch.
What I said is what I meant, and what I meant is what I said. That's how I meant to say it.
Yeah. But it was hilarious.
So now time for where we give bad advice.
What are you talking about? We give good advice during this section. You want me to... Oh, no. We saw the guy's new teeth before you go on to that. He showed me Ply's new teeth.
I'm glad you said the name. I was about to say the name wrong.
Yeah, you showed me his new teeth, didn't you?
Yeah.
What did he do to him?
It's very interesting how your teeth changes a person's face. Plies, he has gold teeth. I think he had gold teeth at the top and bottom.
Yeah.
And he looks so much better now with just regular teeth. Smegular teeth, white teeth. And he looks younger as well.
I've never really been... Yeah, I agree. He looked much younger with the regular teeth.
I showed you and you're like, who's that?
Yeah. I've never been a fan of the full gold.
No.
In the mouth.
They give gold teeth to people whose teeth are dropping out.
Yeah, usually. But that was back in the day before they had like the colour.
Yeah.
The composite fillings or the composite teeth or whatever.
I don't know, the fillings.
Yeah.
And so, but now it's made a trend.
Yeah.
To have gold teeth or the grills. I don't think it looked good.
No, I don't think so either.
In my personal opinion. Because even with the grills, they have like a lisp.
For sure.
They can't talk properly. They can't move their mouth properly. So it's basically for the picture.
Yeah, I agree with that. But, sometimes you got to stunt for the gram. Stunt for the picture. Or stunt like these people in The Last Dilemma.
Do it for the gram. I ain't gonna do it.
All right. So the first dilemma. Fiancé got jumped for selling fake drugs. They hurt his back, but he can walk. He wants sympathy and a disability check, so he's rolling around in a stolen wheelchair. Okay. Doctors told him to go back to work. He doesn't need a damn wheelchair. He refuses. I'm tired. Help.
I don't think he should be your fiancé anymore. He seems lazy.
Yeah, for sure. He does seem very lazy.
So he didn't even do it proper.
No, he didn't. He didn't do it proper, and he got beat up for it.
Yeah.
And now he's just there.
He's in a wheelchair, and he don't want to go to work. I think he shouldn't be your fiancé anymore.
Nah, man.
Find the next. Move on to the next.
This is just a phase in life. Give him a chance.
Nah.
No? Move on to the next. Just like that. All right, I had oral surgery to correct my teeth. My wife picked me up with evidence of my cheating. All my stuff packed and on the front stoop in front of the neighbors. I apologized. She backhanded me in my mouth. Bloody gums. I didn't press charges. I miss my wife. What to do?
Wow.
He just had oral surgery and she gave him that 1-2.
Wow. That was the best timing. I'm being sarcastic. That was the worst timing for her to confront him. I mean...
Nah, he probably deserved it.
For him, it was the worst time. For her, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, he probably deserved it.
I mean, you shouldn't have cheated. Then she would have had nothing to confront you about.
Exactly. As they continue missing her, you probably lost her by now. The game is the game.
You should have played it better.
Yeah, and you should have played it better. Last one. I told my boyfriend's 13-year-old daughter not to touch my things without my permission. She lives with us now. She cut up my wigs and superglued them into a coat.
Wow.
She said, "This hair isn't yours," so I touched it. Boyfriend of 2 years said, "Get over it or move out."
Wow.
Advice.
Because it's not her child, right? And it's not her child. So really, the boyfriend should be the one to tell the daughter, don't mess up the lacy stuff.
Yeah, but I feel like if she's purposely messing up your stuff, you could tell her off.
No, but I'm saying it might not go down well.
It might not go down well, but
because she's going to, you're not my mom. Because if she's doing this already, what else is she going to do?
I feel like you should still tell her off with the boyfriend there.
Yeah.
And say, like, so that there is no arguments about what was said.
What was said, yeah.
Like, if you walked in and he was there and you saw she super glued the things, you'd be like, that's not what you do, or
because
whatever.
If she can do that to your hair, imagine what she's going to do to the hair on top of your head while you're sleeping.
You need to go super glue her toys or whatever she likes, super glue her phone to your jacket and say,
I just think it's not worth it.
Now.
I just think it's not worth it because the boyfriend's not even sticking up for the girlfriend.
You know what, actually? Hit the gym, get wedge, beat the boyfriend up in front of his little daughter to the point that like she is just in shock and say, "This is what's gonna happen to you if you don't stop touching my stuff." Now the boyfriend's learned his lesson. He's gonna stand up for you, and the girl, she's gonna take you serious. Problem solved. You're welcome.
That was the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Nah.
Well, you can take what I said.
Or you can take what I said. I'll be here if you want more advice.
Well, I don't think they come back to you.
Well, thank you for listening to this episode of Le Gift of Le Gab.
Why do you do that? Change your words around.
No, I was just said le. Le isn't le the in French or Spanish or something?
We're not speaking French.
You were before. Le Muncho. El Huncho. But yes, you've been listening to The Gift of the Gab, episode 31.
Yes, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Like, comment, do all those things.
Yes.
Ciao.